Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Create Your Life series, where we help you maximize your potential and results in the area of personal development, entrepreneurship, and travel. And I'm your host, Kevin Y. Brown.
Create your life.
Crée ta propre vie.
Create your life.
创造你的生活。
Create your life.
Crea la tua vita.
Create your life.
Ontstop je leven.
You better create your life.
Create your life.
Create la vie.
Create your life.
Create your life.
Beautiful people, this is the Create Your Life series. I'm your host, Kevin Y. Brown, and we are back, and I really want to give you the 10 things that I learned while being abroad. So, number one of the great things that I've learned and that I want to tell you, actually, is to exchange as little money at the airport as possible, because the airport usually has higher exchange rates. So, if you want to exchange some money before you leave, I usually do maybe about between $50 to $100 in currency just to get around, because I usually fly into a place and do local transportation. So when I went to Barcelona, Ibiza, and Paris, I was using local transportation in order to get around at these places. So I fly into the airport, exchange my currency. Luckily, all of these places took the euro. And so I literally exchanged $50, hopped on a train, and went to my destination. It was pretty much a straight shot. In Barcelona, I used a card called the T10, which basically gave me 10 rides for, I believe it was $5.90. May have been a little bit more expensive, but it was definitely a great investment and a great way to get around the city without much hassle. So definitely want you to do that, but also check with the country, because there's countries like Cuba where pretty much you have to go in there with all cash. So you need to understand the lay of the land before you go, but definitely only exchange a little bit of money as possible at the airport, and also use your debit card where you can, because the exchange rate usually is cheaper. And definitely make sure that your bank does not charge you for an exchange rate for conversion. So therefore, you basically be paying the exact amount, of course, with the exchange rate. Number 2, use local transportation. Of course, only if it's safe, but definitely use local transportation if the city has a great system. So Barcelona had a great system. Paris's train system was amazing. Moved all around the city definitely by train. I don't even think I took one Uber while I was there. It was really all about the train and some nice walking to see some really scenic things. The GPS definitely helped out a lot, but that was really important. And even got to go to the Palace of Versailles, which was absolutely amazing. Definitely going to post some videos of that on our IG. So that's at CYLS series on Instagram. You'll definitely get to see some videos of that. Number 3, I would say, try Airbnb for housing if you don't want to do a hostel, because it can save you a ton of money. When I was about to get a hotel in Paris, which was going to cost around $750, I literally found an Airbnb, which was less than half of that, and got the opportunity to stay there for almost 5 days. So definitely make sure that you bargain shop your housing, because you don't want to get this really expensive place when in reality you're not going to spend a lot of time there. Number 4, actually, reviews matter. Pay close attention and read the reviews, because people are honest and will let you know what's going on with the food, what's the best food around you, where are the best neighborhoods to stay in, and how accessible they are to public transportation. Number 5 is an unfortunate thing, but it definitely is something that I had to understand and realize. Racism and discrimination is alive and well. And discrimination does not always have to be against someone of an opposite race. You can be discriminated against by someone of your same race and have some very interesting experiences. And so I say to those who experienced that, as I did when I was on this particular trip, to be patient and to not internalize the racism or the discrimination. I'm going to repeat that again. Be patient, which means stop and think before you take action or before you react to someone's ignorance. And do not internalize it, because somebody's thoughts of you do not dictate who you are, and do not allow them to dictate the way that you will react. Number 6, always bring your flip-flops. I believe in this, if you're in a beach town like Ibiza, then, or even in Barcelona, you're going to go to the beach. You always want to have your flip-flops. You don't want to have to go and buy more flip-flops or anything like that. That's something that you can actually bring that won't take up a lot of space. So bring your flip-flops, and, walk around the city. And then also, when you need to, if you're staying at a hostel like I oftentimes do, then, you want to be able to walk into the shower and not have to go barefoot. So always bring your flip-flops. Number 7, watch your drinks and your food. I had the I had the unfortunate opportunity to witness some people who I saw at the hostel. They actually I think something was put into their drink, and they were very, very sick. And I just happened to walk out in the hallway and saw this, and one friend was trying to take care of 2, and I actually helped them, make it to their room and, get water and, all of these things. And it was just, you just want to be aware of your surroundings, aware of the people that you are with at all times. It's very, very important. I would say number 8 is to smile. It's a universal language, a universal thing, and it helps more opportunities to come. Number 9, friendship is a language. I didn't know this. I'm aware of the universal language, but I had a friend who was Dutch, and she said that her and her friend, they talk Dutch, they talk English. And I said, how do you guys, communicate if you speak these different languages? And she said, it's just called friendship language. We mix, she knows a little bit of Dutch, I know a little bit of English. We mix it together and make up our own language, and it's called friendship language. And I just thought that was really interesting and important. And then I also thought that it's important, I believe we had number 10 now. Try the local food. Paella is better in Madrid than in Barcelona. That has been my experience, but I also had some amazing paella in South Africa too, in Johannesburg. And, if I give you 10, then I always got to give you 12. So I'll give you, a few more. So here we go. Number 11, be flexible in your schedule. If you find out that there's an opportunity to go somewhere that's not too far or something like that, go ahead, jump out there, have that experience. I found out that Ibiza was literally 1 hour from Barcelona. So what did I do? I hopped over for a weekend. Why not? Hey, I'm here. I'm in a foreign country. Why not add another place and destination and experience to there? And then, of course, this is the last one, but definitely not the least one. And this is a suggestion by Leah, who is our team member, all-star. She says, always capture your moments and memories. It makes for a better reminder of the experience. And Leah, I really, really agree with you on that. And I think that is actually very powerful, because those things, you can, sometimes you store them away, but it's always important to go back and remember, hey, I was actually there. This experience really happened, and it was amazing. And I think that that's the stuff that makes it, that makes life worth living. When you're 80 years old and you're talking to your grandkids, or you're talking to people who don't necessarily know you, and they say, I don't believe you were in Ibiza, and you show them those pictures and you say, man, this is me, and these are the people that I met, and this is the experience that I had, then they can, really visualize and picture it. And I think that's the importance of something like an Instagram or, photo albums, and actually printing your photos out. So definitely make sure that you capture those things. So beautiful people, those are some of the things that I learned while having the opportunity to be abroad. And so just very happy and thankful for that experience, and, just want to keep going. So again, always stay in contact with us at CYL series. If you know somebody who wants to be a guest on the Create Your Life series, info@CYL series is our email address. Please reach out, let us know. We're always looking to empower our community and make sure that people are being highlighted for doing great things in the world. So beautiful people, we are out.
Hi, I'm Diane. I have a daughter, Nikki, and she's a senior at high school. She just got accepted for early decision into college. Prior to taking Kevin's program, we were pretty overwhelmed because her college debt after her merit scholarships looks like it's going to be about $150,000 in 4 years. Feeling pretty overwhelmed about that $150,000 potential debt, I decided to enroll in Kevin's debt-free college academy full course program. And I have to say the value for the money for what we got out of the program was absolutely amazing. Kevin takes you step by step with many, many different tips and many different strategies for not only the student, but for us as parents, for our student, things that we can do to really help save money and prepare.
If you or your child are looking to save money on college costs, sign up for Debt Free College Academy today at debtfreecollegeacademy.com using coupon code FREECOLLEGE.
Soundtrack courtesy of Purple Planet Music.
Beautiful people, if you enjoyed this episode of the Create Your Life series, be sure to download it from our podcast, which is available on createyourlifeseries.com, iTunes, Stitcher Radio, and Google Music. Also, be sure to leave a review of the podcast. You can catch us live on Sundays from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time via 90.3 FM in New York or on Facebook Live at facebook.com/KevBrown1. We encourage you to participate in the conversation on Facebook or call in at 212-650-6903. Follow us on Instagram at CYLS Series and at Kevin Y. Brown. Be blessed, and we'll see you back here live next week.
Create your life.
Crée ta propre vie.
Create your life.
创造你的生活。
Create your life.
Crea la tua vita.
Create your life.
Unstick your liver.
You better create your life.
Create your life.
Create la vie.
Create your life.
Create your life.